All right, let's jump right in. We are about to tackle a question that sounds like it's straight out of science fiction. Is the secret to curing disease hiding inside your own gut? And what if we could use AI to reprogram it?
I mean, really think about that. For decades, the human genome has been the star of the show. But what if there's a second genome we've been totally overlooking? A bustling, invisible metropolis of trillions of tiny organisms that has a massive say in everything from our mood to our metabolism.
You know, for almost all of human history, this entire inner world was a complete black box. We knew something was in there, but we had no idea what it was doing. It was just this chaotic, unreadable soup of germs. We couldn't speak the language.
But that is all changing, and it's changing fast. Thanks to some mind-blowing technology, we're not just peeking through the keyhole anymore. We're actually learning to have a conversation with this inner world, and maybe even to give it new instructions. And that, right there, changes everything.
So first things first, we got to make a huge mental shift. We need to stop thinking about our gut bacteria as just, random germs and start seeing the microbiome for what it really is, a complex, essential, and kind of hidden organ.
And if you need a number to wrap your head around that, get this. The collective DNA of all those microbes, their genome, is more than 100 times larger than our own human genome. That incredible genetic library gives this organ superpowers our own bodies just don't have, handling jobs our own cells can't.
But when that intricate ecosystem gets knocked out of balance, a condition scientists call dysbiosis, the fallout can be huge. And we're not just talking about an upset stomach. Modern research is linking dysbiosis to a whole laundry list of chronic illnesses, things like IBD, obesity, diabetes, and even neurological conditions. The takeaway is crystal clear. A healthy gut is the foundation for a healthy you.
So if this microbiome is so ridiculously complex, how on earth do we even begin to understand it? Well, the answer comes from a tool that's powerful enough to find tiny signals in a sea of noise: artificial intelligence.
So here's how the magic happens. First, we use these incredible sequencing technologies to take a super high-resolution snapshot of someone's gut. This creates what you could call a data deluge, just an absolute ocean of information that no human being could ever sort through. That's where AI comes in. We unleash machine learning on that data, and it starts finding hidden patterns, subtle connections between certain microbes and certain health conditions. And with that, the AI can do more than just see what's there. It can start to predict future health risks.
Now, what's really cool is how the AI does this. It basically has two main approaches. The first is supervised learning. This is where we give the AI a bunch of data that's already labeled, like this sample is from a healthy person, this one is from a person with IBD. It's like giving a student a stack of flashcards with the answers on the back. It learns to spot the difference. Then there's unsupervised learning. This is more like being a detective. We just give the AI a mountain of unlabeled data and tell it, go find something interesting. And it does. It uncovers totally new patterns and helps us discover new types of gut ecosystems we never even knew existed.
Okay, and this right here is the major turning point in the story. Because with AI basically handing us the instruction manual, we can now move beyond just understanding our microbiome. We are officially stepping into an age where we can start to engineer it.
And I'm telling you, this is a massive paradigm shift. For years, the science was all about observation. What microbes are in there and how do they connect to disease? But now, the questions we're asking are completely different. Now it's all about intervention. How can we intentionally change this ecosystem? How do we program these microbes to work for us?
So, where does this new engineering power show up first? Well, the most powerful and immediate tool is something we all use every day: food. We're using AI to create diets that are precision-tuned to your specific microbiome.
This quote absolutely nails why this is so important. It's from a huge set of studies called the Zoe Predict studies. What they found, basically, is that you and I could eat the exact same banana, and our bodies could have wildly different reactions, like our blood sugar. And the main reason for that difference? You guessed it, our unique gut microbes. This is exactly why those one-size-fits-all diets just don't work for so many people.
And hey, this is not just a cool theory. We're seeing real proof in clinical trials. Look at this. For people with IBS, an AI-designed precision diet gave them way more symptom relief than the standard diet they're usually given. Or this one, which is just incredible. For type 2 diabetes, an AI system that built a digital twin of each patient helped, get this, nearly 73% of them achieve remission. That's a life-changing result. But what if we could go even further than diet? What if we could actually send in reinforcements?
microbes that are specifically designed to do a therapeutic job. This is where it starts to feel really futuristic. We're talking about the rise of living medicines.
So, what in the world are living therapeutics? Okay, imagine you take a friendly, helpful probiotic bacterium and you give it a special set of instructions. You can program it to become a tiny on-site medicine factory, or a little hunter that specifically targets bad bacteria, or even a living sensor that can monitor your gut for signs of trouble.
And the progress in this field has been, wow, just unbelievably fast. The whole idea was proven way back in 2003 with a microbe engineered to treat colitis in mice. Fast forward to 2018, and we had an engineered E. coli that could help with a genetic disorder. And just this year, an engineered probiotic was shown to be able to find tumors, set up camp, and release cancer-fighting drugs right where they're needed, shrinking those tumors in half. It's just incredible.
So, what kind of superpowers can we give these microbes? The list is getting longer every day. We can program them to be drug factories, to hunt down pathogens, to act like little spies that report back on inflammation. They can be microscopic drones that deliver therapy with pinpoint accuracy. Or if your ecosystem is just missing one key ingredient, we can design a microbe to make it, restoring balance from the inside out.
So, when you put all of this together, the deep understanding we're getting from AI, and this newfound ability to actually engineer our internal world, it's pretty clear we're standing at the dawn of a brand new era for medicine.
And this isn't some far-off sci-fi future. It's happening right now. You can see it in the market forecasts. This whole field is set to explode. But forget the money for a second. The biggest shift is happening in our approach. We're going from just suggesting generic probiotics to creating deeply personalized health strategies. And that completely changes your role in all this.
Think about the old model of healthcare. You're a passive patient. You feel sick, you go to the doctor, you get some generic one-size-fits-all advice. That's just how it's always been.
Well, this new era completely flips that script. It puts you in the driver's seat. You're no longer just a passive patient. You become the CEO of your own health, armed with personalized data and the tools to make truly informed, powerful decisions about your own body.
So I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. For the very first time in history, we have the tools to intelligently manage this incredibly complex world living inside of us. If we can really learn to conduct this microbial symphony, is there even a limit to what we can achieve for human health? It's a huge question and one we are all going to see answered in our lifetime.